Hey everyone, if you want your makeup to look like this or actually show on camera, keep on watching. So first of all, I'm going in with the NARS Pot Concealer to just like cover up all my dark spots. But before that I did my skin prep, which is so important guys, because if your skin is not like prepped, your makeup will not turn out flawless, so remember to do that. Next I'm using the Benefit Brow Palette, and I think they discontinued it, which is so annoying, but your brows are really important for your makeup to look good on camera, because that's what people like really see. So you want to like try and darken it and define it as much as possible. Okay, now I'm using the Too Faced concealer to carve out my brows, and guys, you want to make sure your brows look even, because I promise you people will notice on like camera if they're like uneven. This has to be one of my favourite steps in my makeup, is putting the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter on, because it's like a primer but it creates like a glow to your base, so I feel like this is really important. If you guys don't have this one, you can use like the e.l.f. dupe before your foundation. I'm also blending out of a brush so the beauty blender does not take away most of the product. Now I am going to apply my NARS foundation with a beauty blender, just because I don't want my makeup to look too heavy, but if you guys want really full coverage, I would blend it out with a brush. It's also very important your beauty blender is like damp, so I like to wet it beforehand, otherwise I feel like your makeup will crease more. Okay, so I'm actually looking scary about my lip combo right now, so I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner to apply that to my lips, and I like to overline it a little bit. Then I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss in like loads of different shades, so I'll just like put all the links down below. And the final step in my base is concealer, and I'm using the Too Faced concealer, which I like to let it set on my face for like a minute. I'm using a brush to just blend my concealer, and you want to make sure when you're blending you're putting it as close to your eye as possible without like poking yourself in the eye obviously. Then I'm taking my beauty blender and literally blending under my eyes again, because I feel like when you use a beauty blender it makes your makeup look almost like skin-like, if you know what I mean. I actually don't know why I look so scared in that clip, but you want to make sure the more you blend, the better your makeup will turn out, so you want to make sure you're blending for ages, guys. And then I'm going over the blending with the makeup brush. This is the base complete, and you can see there's like no creases anywhere. Now I'm moving on to contour. I'm using the Antesia Beverly Hills contour stick, and contour is so important with your makeup looking good on camera, because you need to make sure you know your face shape so you know where to place your contour. If you don't know your placements and stuff, like here's like a chart you can look at. Now I'm using my Rare Beauty liquid contour to just sculpt my face even more, and I always let this set for ages, otherwise I find it so hard to blend when I don't like let it set. Now I'm blending my contour out with a beauty blender, and I think this particular contour stick just blends better with a beauty blender. For the liquid contour, I switched to using a brush because there's so much product on like the liquid contour compared to the normal contour stick. Now I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury blush, and blush is probably like my favourite step in my makeup, and I'm just placing it on my cheek. As you can see, I'm placing a lot of it. I probably have blush blindness, but I do not care. So this is where my storage kept on acting up, and it was actually annoying me so bad, but I was just blending it out and I had to keep on restarting. Now moving on to powders, and you want to set every makeup product with powder, because then your makeup will last for ages and will actually show on camera. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. Now onto the Huda Beauty baking powder, which I'm obsessed with guys, and I let it set for like 2 minutes. Now onto these two really short clips of me putting the NARS bronzer on and the Too Faced blush, because my storage just wasn't having it. And then these 2 attempts of me trying to show you guys me putting on the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is how the makeup turned out on my digital camera, so I think the makeup went really well. I did do an Instagram post with this look, so make sure to check it out, and comment came from YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. My storage is so low, so I'm praying it doesn't stop me, but let me know what other videos you want me to post in the comments. Bye everyone.